Hey everyone, and welcome back to another speed building video. This one is something I've kind of wanted to work on for a while, where I work on a lot of the house is on the basement floor, and then I use like removing the ceiling and stuff like that, and different ways to get light that way, because it's underneath really. I did kind of want to make it like a hobbit hole sort of thing, but I didn't do that. Maybe in the future. It's not many rounded sort of doors. Wow. But it's more of a modern house really. It turns out. What? I don't know. So I really enjoyed building it. It actually took me about an hour and a half to build. I did it all in one go, which is unusual for me. I don't usually do that. But I was just really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying building lately. So yeah, I have another video, another build video that should be coming later this week, because I finished building that as well. There'll be it won't be the video after this, but it will definitely be coming. And yeah, I don't know, I've just really enjoyed building lately. And I used those really cool windows that came with Sea Living because I just really like them. Good for a modern build as well, and to let some light into the back half of the house, I've put in a pool and that sort of hole in the ground that ends up being like a garden, but it's a hole in the ground really. So you get in from down the bottom in the basement area. So you go on that way. That fence changes eventually. I decided to go with something else that added a bit of colour to the outside because there wasn't much colour outside. So yeah. So downstairs is like the living space and a bathroom. Upstairs is the bedroom and like a sort of an office area. Which is more of a personal space. It's one bedroom. It's suited for, I think, one person who likes to entertain. So someone who has like one of the popularity aspirations would be great here. One with the party one, because there's there was a lot of space I ended up having downstairs, and I was like, you know what, this actually could be a really great place for that. It's got the house trait party place, so social events do tend to do better here. So yep, it ended up being that. So I went with that fence, the black and yellow fence that came with City Living in the end, because it just gave a little bit of colour. Not entirely sure that it goes actually, now that I look at it, but I just wanted to use a fence. So and as it went by, I think it turned out pretty good. I was happy with it anyway. Which is good for me because I'm not always happy with what I build. But yeah, I need to stop breathing into the microphone. Wow. It's been a bit on that path up to the door, but that's alright. I think I decided instead of the white, it would be like a little bit green, the plaster stuff. And then there's obviously the stone of the walls as well. And then I use a lot of those lights. They're good lights, and they're good outdoor lights. And I thought, they added to the place, really. I guess I think I know what I'm saying. It took me so long trying to decide what colours I wanted, what flooring and wallpaper I wanted and all of that stuff. It was very difficult decision actually. And then where those stairs are, it did separate it so that there was a place for me to put the kitchen, but because there's that one square behind it, it was just a bit awkward. But I used those so yeah, the counters that I used for the kitchen I haven't actually used before. They're not my go-to really with anything. So I decided to go with that for something a bit different, because the whole build's something a bit different for me. So yeah, I decided to go that way. And then just some other sort of appliances, nice appliances. I went for better quality ones rather than the not so good quality ones. Because yeah, I figure person living here, yeah, they're on their own, but they have nice stuff. I feel like it's a place where someone would spend good money on their stuff. Originally we went with wooden flooring. That eventually changes actually, because I wasn't so sure, and wallpaper was really difficult. In the end I did go with some paneling instead, I think, because it was just, I just could not choose what I wanted. So because of the colours I went with for that paneling, I changed the floor because I didn't like how they went together. So you know, it's just and then I usually do ceiling lights, which I still did, and I hardly ever use wall lights. So I decided to have a look and use some of them, because they can also add to the look of something as well. So I did that, and then yeah, it's quite a big bedroom. Like the one bedroom is quite big. Probably could have put another bathroom, but I'm like, if you only got one person living there, why would you need more than one bathroom? I ended up putting carpet instead of wooden flooring. I was gonna put a hood over the thing, I don't know. But yeah, it's I don't know what I'm saying. I was like, yes, I'm gonna do my voiceover for this one, it's gonna be good, yeah. And now I have no idea what I'm saying anymore, and I had things I was gonna say. Wow, unless you're wow. So actually what I was gonna say, I did share a picture of this as a post for patrons only on my Patreon. So if you become one of my patrons, which you can for there's a few options for that, then I do post things that are for like sneak peek upcoming things that are, you know, for patrons only. So you'll be able to see that. You'd have seen this house. I posted that a few days ago, that picture, and then I'll be sharing other stuff as well on the Patreon when it comes to it. So yeah, I will leave a link to my Patreon in the description, and if you can help me out there, that would be so great, because yeah, as I've said before, I'm sick and unemployed, so this is not me begging for money, this is me working for money. But I'm just saying, that's an option there. I'll leave a link below, and there is a patron only feed for you. So yeah, I decided to, I just really like some of the things that came with City Living for a modern build, because, you know, and that chair I went with, that black and yellow chair, it's like a very much an accent piece, and it's good. I gave him karaoke, because if you're an entertainer and you have parties, you're gonna have karaoke. I mean, come on, karaoke. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's options for that as well. Am I going into work? Yeah. Going into work on the bedroom again. So difficult to decide what I wanted for the wallpaper in the bedroom. I don't know why. Sometimes it's like, yep, easy. But for this house, for some reason, nothing just was what I wanted, what fit with what I was wanting. So yeah, I'm not sure why. I did eventually choose something, but it took me a while. So yeah, I think that was what I went with in the end. It's just plain, just sort of a greeny, really. And then I put in some curtains, because they definitely have curtains in that bedroom, because, like, wow, people can look in. Put in a wardrobe and a dresser, because there was space, so why not? So yeah, and then the extra space that's in the bedroom, I ended up putting like chairs and a TV. I mean, you have that nice big one downstairs, so I don't know why you're sitting there, but maybe if it's a day you don't want to go too far, or whatever. Sometimes, I mean, I have a TV in my room, but that's because I watch it in bed on my bad days. Which I unfortunately have a fair few of. And then I've got the bar that matched the kitchen stuff, so yeah. Had to do that, because there had to be a bar at a party place. And then I got the microphone as well, a cool dance floor that lights up. Yeah. Should actually use this sometime, because I don't really do the party side of things with Sims. I find it frustrating, personally. But maybe I should sometime and use this house if I have a Sim who wants to do that aspiration. Then I use those really nice chairs that came with the period. I just really like them. They're really great accent pieces, I feel. Yeah, and I love those chairs. I just love those chairs. So yeah, with the coffee table and then a TV on top of it. I mean, it's not really necessary when she has the living room. I say she because I'm picturing a woman living here. Would have the living room downstairs, but like, it's not a bachelor pad, it's a bachelorette pad. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, now we're going into the decoration of the inside. I haven't done anything outside, you'll notice yet. I do that later. Putting up a lot of paintings and the artwork and just really, fleshing that sort of thing out. And I went for more modern looking pieces, and of course a wine glass, because I feel the person who lives here and entertains a lot would definitely appreciate their wine. Oh, the nectar, sorry. The nectar. It's a nectar glass. I was like sitting there sort of when I was doing it, and I had put in that table for 6 people, and I was like, this is a 1-bedroom home, why would they have a table for 6 people? And then that was kind of where I went from why I came up with the entertaining sort of thing. It's an entertainer's place. So yeah, I went with that. It's quite a small pool actually, now that I look at it, but I mean, if you're just the one person living there, you get a few laps in there and nice and cooling when it's hot on, you know, those kind of things, yeah. Now we're going out, so I'd had to put in a spa or a hot tub. I call it a spa. It's a spa pool, but I mean for others it's a hot tub. Because that, yeah, I mean, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just saying, yeah. The spa tub had to be in there. Wait, hot tub. Spa. I'm getting myself confused now. I didn't do much for the outside. I got rid of some of the dirtier grass. I wasn't a fan of it. And then I put in the woohoo bush because I never put in woohoo bushes in my houses. And I'm like, okay, no, I've got to do it. So, you know, you can have, if you're having like a rager of a party and someone really needs to pee and the bathroom's taken up, they can go there. You know. So there's the other option there. And then I'm working on that sort of area for a garden. Got some lovely flowers and then the bamboo tree in there. So, yeah, and then some rocks. So basically it's just a bit of something. I don't know what I'm saying. And then I put the rose petal water in there. I don't know why. I just did. I think we're getting close to the end into the screenshots now. I'm pretty sure because I'm not sure I add much more in there. I did the lettuce work, right. I just felt like there needed to be something over that, but I didn't want to close it off completely. I still wanted to light to come in, basically. So I did that. I like it. I like how it turned out. I was going to put some plants in over top as well, but it didn't. And then I thought about a fountain as well, but I didn't. You know, I consider a lot of options a lot of the time, and then that's me putting in party place and convivial and chef's kitchen as the house trait. So we're going into the screenshots now. There's the hot tub and the outdoor living chair, so you can download this now. I will leave a link in the description, or you can find it on the gallery. My username is Ginny Malfoy 22. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.